Woo! 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 So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about my empties because I have a lot of pre-filming to do, and also I don't think I'm gonna like but I don't think I'm going to use up anything after this video. So there's not that many items in here, but I wanted to talk about this palette first. So this is my customized magnetic palette by ColourPop, and it just holds all my ColourPop singles and depotted shadows. So everything at the top has been depotted from, I believe, Double Entendre, and then everything at the bottom, or everything, the bigger pans are like the singles. So just know that if you buy a single from ColourPop, it's way bigger than the shadow you get in a palette. So yeah, this is what mine looks like. Before, there were a lot more shadows, and as you can tell, I really like yellow and neutrals, so yeah. I decluttered, I believe, 11 eyeshadows to a friend. I basically put them in another magnetic palette because I had 2 of these, so I just gave her one of mine because it was kind of like, well, I'm done with ColourPop anyway, so I feel like if I can declutter this palette after I'm done using the shades, then I will, but I'm not going to go out of my way just to chuck it because it says ColourPop. If you didn't know, I'm boycotting ColourPop because they just release way too many videos. They release way too many things. Like, it's gone down from once a month to once every other week to once every week, and now I feel like they're releasing like every 2 new items a week. So soon it'll be every day. So yeah, I decluttered 11 eyeshadows. I'm going to count them as 11 items because it was a mixture of both the singles and the potted items. And for eyeshadows, I like to count singles because I have like things spread out amongst like all of my palettes. I like have this, and then I have like a single where it's like in a compact, and then I have several palettes as well. So it just, some of them are smaller than others. Like, I have one 9 pan and one 8 pan. You can't like really lump them together with one 25 pan eyeshadow palette or one 18 pan, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to dig into this now. The first item that I have is, this is my Nature Republic combination cream. It's part of their aqua line, and this stuff smells so good, and I have a big boy replacement for this, but basically this is really good for combination skin. I don't really recommend it in the summer if you have oily skin like me in the summer, and then this is much better for the winter when I start to get dry patches. It smells really nice. It's supposed to be really gentle, and I believe it's relatively affordable, but whenever I try to look for it on like the Nature Republic website to check it, to see if it's in stock, it's like always sold out. So yeah, it's really hard to obtain for me unless I go to Nature Republic itself. And also, don't buy this off of Amazon because I've gotten fakes before. Lesson learned. And have I mentioned that I've used up at least 6 jars of these? I feel like I've used up maybe 10 at this point. Okay, next item I used up, and it's kind of dirty, is my, why was I about to say Physicians Formula? Bath & Body Works Gentle Foaming Hand Soap in the shade. I need to, like, stop watching so many makeup videos. In the scent or flavor, I'm pretty sure that'll taste the same, which is horrible. Peach Bellini, and this one comes with coconut oil, and it is so stripping, but it smells so good. Peach Bellini is probably my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works, but this thing was like over a year old. My boyfriend hated seeing this. He hates these because they make his hands dry and they're too fragrant. So it was basically me using it and the guests whenever they came over, but I really liked the scent while it lasted. I probably won't repurchase this again unless it's on sale, or what happened when I purchased this was I went with a friend and we just got too caught up, so we bought stuff together. Normally I wouldn't shop at Bath & Body Works again, or Bath & Body Works, but again, I was with a friend and we were just like hyping each other up. Okay, next, as if I didn't just label myself as a basic bitch, I have a candle. This is, the scent is Peach Nectar, and it's from a local shop, so I won't show you the label, but I believe I paid like $18 for this tiny ass jar that burned within like a couple of hours. Like, I feel like this did not last that long. It is as small as it looks. It's 100 milliliters, and I am like so disappointed. First off, in myself for falling for such a thing, and second off, in the value of this, it is so not worth it. I'm calling this done because the wax at the bottom is all like bad wax, and like I can already see the metal plate. Like, I'm pretty sure I could just touch it, and there's a very thin layer of wax on it. So I'm just going to, like, I don't know if I can even repurpose this or if I even want to. But yeah, it smelled really good, but the throw was like if you held it to your nose, but honestly the throw was really terrible, and yeah, it was a giant waste of money. So now I buy $5 candles from Target that are really overwhelming, and so I get my money's worth because I can only burn it for like so long. Okay, next we have, oh, I don't know how I did this. If this is possible, I panned a brush. So this fell off after it was washed, so basically there's just no way of me attaching it back. Oh, maybe I found the point. Nope. Yeah, I honestly don't know how it went before, but it's detached now, and yeah, I'm not going to put this back because I can't even find like the notch that matches this part on, like, I don't know how to orient it, so oh, there we go. Well, anyway, this is going because this has already snapped before, and now it's just like the glue is non-existent, so it's even weaker. So lesson learned, don't soak your brushes. Other than that, this wasn't like the best brush in the world. It was the, okay, so this is, so I don't know if this is even possible, but I panned a brush. Yes, this fell apart after I washed it, so, well, it took up precious real estate on my drying rack. But anyway, this is the e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush. It wasn't that great of a brush. I don't think I would purchase it. I prefer the C brushes from the studio line over these ones, but you know, it was good while it lasted. Yeah, obviously wouldn't repurchase because it snapped so easily. So I guess I've learned my lesson. Don't soak your brushes for too long because then this happens. And I'm pretty sure it broke before, but I was just in denial of it breaking, so I just used it really carefully. But I have two of these, so I think I mistook one for the other, and now this is broken and going to the trash can. Next, I have, once again, another brow pencil. This is the ColourPop Precision Brow in the shade Honey Blonde. Okay, and this thing was in my Project Pan that I'm going to do an update on in like a few days. This thing trolled me so hard. I said that I would be really sad if I finished it before the next update. Well, when I was filming the video, I wasn't done with it, but guess what? When I was editing the video, I finished it. So, editing the video as in, I finished it before the 10th, and I believe I finished it on the 8th, and then I was just like, well, I'm editing it today. I wonder if I could just film a quick segment and then like attach it to what I've already like filmed and then upload that, but I was like, nah, that's too much work. So yeah, this, I really wish I had it done before the update because that would have been so good. But yeah, technically I didn't finish it before the update, but just know it was done before the 10th. So yeah, this is actually my holy grail brow pencil, but I will not be purchasing from ColourPop anymore. I do have another one, but it's not my shade, so it makes it really hard to use, and I only have one brow pencil left. So I'm hoping that one lasts, but it is really, it's a really bad brow pencil. Like, it is so patchy. Yo, that thing sucks so much. It doesn't even stay in my brows all day like how everything else does. Like, it is hard. It is, you would think it would be like the ABH brow is, but it is like far from it. So yeah, I don't like it. I think I prefer more creamy brow pencils. So I'm going to just use a pomade from now on. Well, after I use this brow pencil up, because I don't have any pomades that are my hair color. Okay, next, because these things keep rolling around, I'm just gonna take them out. I am considering this done. Like, look at how much I've scraped the sides of this. This is the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade PS. And as you can see, like, it's down to here. And you would think there's still product, but when I try to use the wand to like dip and like put on my lips, it's literally only the tip of the wand gets any product. So yeah, I've tried scraping the sides down and everything. I've tried removing the stopper, but the stopper on this one is really stubborn, so I actually can't remove it, and I just feel like it's not worth it to get the remaining product. But for what it's worth, this was a pretty good like natural lip gloss, if that makes sense, if I can even say that. But yeah, I am not repurchasing this. So yeah, I do really like the color. I wish it didn't have as much glitter in it as it did. But so last product I have is this. This is my Pacifica Persian Rose perfume, and mine is super murky. Look at how gross that is. And it's because I wore highlighter, and then I would proceed to roll over my highlighter with this rollerball. So now what you see is a mixture of like dead skin and highlighter. So that is really lovely, and I don't think I'll buy another rollerball ever again. This scent, I liked it. It smelled like boba to me, like jasmine milk tea, but to a lot of other people it smelled like old lady. So I'm just not trying to offend people around me, so I'm not going to wear this. Plus, the rollerball absolutely sucks on like Pacifica perfumes. Yeah, on Pacifica products, the rollerball is really hard to like, you know, get unstuck and stuff like that. So yeah, I just don't like it. And the scent, even though I like it, I can see how people think that it smells like old lady. So yeah, I think I'm just going to not wear perfume from now on. I really wanted the Jo Malone Orange Blossom fragrance, but it's very expensive, and based off my experience with this, I don't want to get it and then not like it, and then not really be able to return it and then kind of waste it. So yeah, that's just my whole thought process on why I don't get perfume, because I'm not very consistent with perfumes. So yeah, that's everything. I'm gonna count how many I have. So I have finished 18 products. I just checked. I finished 85 products before this update, which means that I have hit my goal of 100 products and actually succeeded it by 3 items. So, woo! But I just like pulled a boob muscle or something. Anyway, so yeah, I hit my goal of 100 items. And yeah, that's really exciting because I never really tracked the number. I just tracked like the products, and I was pretty sure that the sprinklers are on. I was pretty sure that I was already hitting 100 in my other years anyway, but to actually count is really something else. And I think I'm just gonna end this project here and talk about Empties in my no-buy updates, because I just talk about how I dropped numbers in my inventory anyway. And it would be great to be able to like hold it up and show you guys. So yeah, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.